guys, welcome to the 2911 podcast. My name is Victoria and this is
Iggy.
And today we're going to be talking about secular music. So, I have a big question to ask you. Do you think secular music is like a sin?
Yeah, I think it's a sin. Like the short answer, yeah.
Why?
Cause there's a lot of bad stuff. Cause one, obviously, the main reason it's not stuff that doesn't glorify God, and that's what He wants for us, to glorify Him.
Yeah.
And also, it's not just stuff if Jesus were listening to the music, He wouldn't necessarily be wanting that. And yeah.
Okay.
What about you?
So, my answer is no and yes, but no, because the Bible never really actually says
Yeah, it doesn't
this is a sin,
yeah.
you know? Although you have to be smart when if you choose to listen to worldly music. So I would recommend to know what artists you're listening to, what is their what example are they showing other people?
Yeah.
Are they doing satanic stuff or witchcraft and all that? So be smart with what type of singers and artists you're you're listening to. And yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And I would recommend also finding if you want to start listening to more Christian music, but you have a certain style, you should find singers that are similar to your favorite artists, but in Christian wise. For example, Bad Bunny. Some people like him, and I feel like Kenny Rivers is really similar to him. I mean, it's not the same, but at least it's clean music, you know. So.
I mean, it kind of is the same. I get the same
the vibe, yeah.
And there's so many people that that sound the same. For example, Pop Smoke. You know who that is? If I don't know that. Alex Jean is literally the same. What's another one? Lil Baby, Caleb Gordon or something. Or there's so many. There's so many.
So.
Wait, I need to get that. And for example, of the Book of Psalms, it's literally a 150 chapter book about people giving praise to God, and hence the name Psalms, which is Psalms means a songs of praise to God as our Creator and Savior and Provider. Hence the name Psalms. Yeah. Just looking at me.
I don't know what to say. What do you want me to say to
that? Yeah, and one thing, especially for songs are they're good, and God is to be exalted. He made us to worship Him and praise Him.
Yeah.
And one way singing or music, that's what I was trying to get at. Music is the way the Bible puts it as is a way to honor God, proclaim God's goodness, and fixing our hearts towards Him. So if we're listening to stuff that is the complete opposite, then why even bother listening to that when that's not what He wants for us?
Yeah. Have you ever gotten touched by a song that is just makes you get on your knees? It's just those songs where you just feel the Holy Spirit in you. And it's in my opinion, when I listen to Christian songs, it's you feel so good about it.
Yeah.
But then when there's a catchy I don't know TikTok song or something,
you
feel so guilty if you're listening to it. You know, it's that's not good for you and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. And this is for example, Philippians 4:8. And now, dear brothers and sisters, one final thing. Fix your thoughts on what is true and honorable and right and pure and lovely and admirable. Think about the things that are excellent and worthy of praise. So if we're listening to things that Lil Baby, NBA Youngboy, Travis Scott, or Kendrick Lamar, are we really singing and fixing our thoughts on what is true, honorable, right, pure, and lovely and admirable? And Like I've got caught up into songs like that, and I used to listen to like all that like bad stuff.
Mhm.
But then I was telling my mom in the car, like I love these songs, but I don't like the fact that it doesn't glorify God.
Mhm.
And then like 4 years later, all these artists came in, and it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's also like I feel like really religious people think that like Christian music, that it's like rap and stuff. They think that it's not really like
Yeah.
Christian. I guess
Like it's like
not.
hymns, kind of.
Yeah. But I like, in my opinion, I think it's fine. It's just like a way, like for example, for our generation, it's like a way for them to try to stop listening to like worldly music.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's actually pretty cool. Like there's a lot of artists. Like for me, like right now, Farruko has been insane.
Oh, I feel
Like he's so good. Like it's just the way he makes like a full on story in his like videos, like his music videos. And it's crazy how he like, he used to be an artist that used to sing like bad music, but like he gave all of that up to start singing like good songs about God and everything, how he like God changed his life and stuff. And his like testimony is so powerful, and like you can see how his example is also like helping other people to like come out of their like comfort zone and stuff. So
yeah, and secular music doesn't have to be necessarily inappropriate. Because when, especially me, like if I think of someone saying secular music, I'm gonna think of like curse words, murder, drugs, like all that type like bad stuff. But it doesn't have to be like Taylor Swift. She's not Christian, and her songs are considered like secular because it's still not glorifying God. Like any song that does not glorify God is considered secular music. So it's not necessarily inappropriate music, but just anything that doesn't exalt him and give him praise.
Yeah. What else?
Yeah. And when we think of songs go into our ears and engrave in our head. And I'll just be like singing, if there's a really good song that I like, and like I'll just be singing it in my head. And that's like the same thing as what Philippians 4:8 says, like fix your thoughts, like thoughts, because songs go into our heart and also mind, but like mostly your mind because we're like singing it, right?
Yeah.
And like if we're thinking of stuff that is like just bad music in general, secular music, that stuff is gonna engrave into our mind. And have you heard of like this saying? I don't know how it goes. You were talking about it like last night or something. But like you become what you think.
Oh yeah, so it's like whatever you watch, what you watch goes into your mind, and then what goes into your mind goes into your heart, and from your heart goes into your actions. So you have to really watch what you like watch on social media, what you listen to, because that's gonna be filling you inside, and then it's like it's not really good for you.
And it's very how do I say this? It's very like it kind of slides in like music because you wouldn't think it's a bad thing, pretty much, but it impacts your life like 100%.
Yeah.
And it's crazy.
I was gonna say something else. It was something good, but I forgot.
You got it.
Oh, and like as I was saying before, it's not like actually written in the Bible as a sin.
Yeah.
But it's still not good for you. Like I wouldn't really recommend you to do this, to like listen to secular music, because it's not gonna do any good to your life. Like seriously, like it's gonna start making, it's gonna like, just imagine a nice and clean like how you imagine those like little brain like clippers, like it's like the little pink thing. No, like a brain.
What about a brain?
Okay, never mind. Wait, I'm gonna restart this. Okay, so as I was saying before, it's not actually written like it's not written in the Bible as a sin, but it's still not good for you, and like I wouldn't recommend you to listen to like secular music, because it's gonna start like filling you inside, and it's not gonna do anything good to your life, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
And you know that it was Palm Sunday, I think it was, where people were singing praise to Jesus, saying like Hosanna. Like, was it Jesus or God?
Jesus.
Yeah, like he was going into, I forgot where.
He
And
was coming to his where he like lived, yeah.
Yeah. And then everyone around was saying like Hosanna, Hosanna, praising him. So if we like physically, like they were there praising him, so like if we're singing songs about like all this bad stuff, secular stuff, then like are we praising Jesus or are we praising the devil
Mm-hmm.
of what he wants? Like, are we praising the flesh or the spirit?
Mm-hmm. That's good.
And like pretty much like what you need to think about is like that our actions come from what we think, and that's just like common sense, what we think. Because if something's happening and we're thinking like anger's like filling us up and we're just thinking all the negative stuff, most likely that's where we're gonna act out. Like if you're getting really mad at someone, like a friend, and your thoughts are like, oh my gosh, I'm so mad at him, like why did he do that, why did she do that, and like you just want to punch them, so like most likely that's what you're most likely that's what you're gonna do, because that's what you're like planting inside you.
Yeah.
And so if we're gonna be thinking junk, which is the songs putting junk into our mind, we're gonna become the junk.
Mm-hmm.
But if we're filling our mind with the spirit, we become the spirit, and we're gonna live out the spirit.
Okay.
And just overall, like whatever we think of is eventually what we become, as I was saying earlier. So if we're thinking Jesus because we're like just Jesus, like singing songs that are going into our ears, into our mind, into our heart about Jesus, that's gonna be in us, and then it's gonna come out. Because what goes in will come.
It goes out.
What comes in
comes out.
comes out. What if we're taking all the bad stuff into our ears, into our mind, into our heart? It's eventually gonna come out. You know.
Okay. Hey. Wait, that's good. You left me speechless. What?
I don't even know, bro.
Since where are you so like deep? Alright, give me this. So yeah, like as he was saying, which was actually amazing. No, like seriously. Like ways that you can maybe if you choose to listen to secular music, because I don't know. I would recommend you, like I would suggest you to look at the artists themselves. Like what is the artist teaching, promoting, and what are they showing like their fans? Like are they showing witchcraft, satanic stuff, like bad stuff? You also want to know like how are they living their life? Like are they being a bad influence, a bad person? And like um and if like they might not be the best like people for you to listen to, because if they're not showing anything good to other people, they're not showing you anything good. And you know how if you're an artist and you're writing a song, you're writing something that's in your heart, and if their heart's not good, so then that means the songs are not good. And it's like stop. And it's like everything, it's like it's going to your brain, and it's gonna damage your heart, and that's what God doesn't want. Like he wants you to have a clean spirit for you to help others instead of damage others, so oh, so yeah, that's what is going on today.
Oh.
That's all I want to say.
Yeah. And yeah, they like affect your life like dramatically, and you would never like expect, because it's just music.
It's just a song. It's not that bad.
But it's like it's more than a song, because like, and the beat is so catchy. Like I understand. Like I know so many secular songs that I love, but I choose not to listen to them because I know it's gonna affect how like my relationship with God, and it's gonna affect my heart, and like I don't want that, and He doesn't want that for us too.
Mhm.
You
Yeah.
know?
And it's also, you know, like when you wake up and you have that song in your brain.
Yes.
You know that?
Bro, I do that every single day.
It's like, it's just a song,
Yes.
and then I'm just singing it. Do you want that song? Do you want to start your day off with a bad song, or a song that's gonna bless the rest of your day?
Yeah.
Like, think about that.
Mhm. And
So
I
it's-
know.
No, go, go.
And most of you guys listen to music probably on the bus to school in the morning, in the
My dog.
in the afternoon, in the car. Like that stuff just revolves around you.
Yeah.
And like, why want that when it's gonna lead us to death instead of bringing stuff and listening to stuff that's gonna bring us to life?
Mhm.
Because all those songs are just gonna may feel like they're lifting you up, but they're just
Bringing you down.
bringing you down, and like it's like a sad rose.
Yeah.
But when you listen to like stuff that's gonna water your heart and lift you up,
So, yeah, that's it, guys. You want to finish the video?
thank you for watching.
Yeah. Thank you